In 1989, as Americans celebrated the bicentennial of the French Revolution, the Eiffel Tower shined red, white, and blue. Not in Paris, but on screens across the U.S. in solidarity. That moment symbolized a long-standing fascination between America and this towering French icon. But how did a structure once criticized as an eyesore become one of the most beloved landmarks on Earth? Let's uncover the mystery, ambition, and global admiration behind the Eiffel Tower, an iron structure that almost never happened. It's hard to imagine Paris without the Eiffel Tower today. But when Gustave Eiffel's team proposed it for the 1889 World's Fair, celebrating 100 years since the French Revolution, the reaction was far from welcoming. Prominent artists and writers in Paris signed petitions calling it a monstrosity. One critic said it looked like a giant black smokestack. Yet Eiffel pushed forward, confident that the tower would become something greater than steel and bolts. Constructed in just over 2 years, the Eiffel Tower stood at 1,063 feet, making it the tallest man-made structure in the world at the time, surpassing the Washington Monument by over 300 feet. And it wasn't just tall, it was innovative. Over 18,000 iron parts were assembled using 2.5 million rivets, with a level of precision rarely seen in the 19th century. The tower's curved shape wasn't just for aesthetics. It was designed to resist wind. Even today, it sways gently, just a few inches in strong gusts. Eiffel, who had already designed bridges around the world, believed the tower represented progress and possibility. He even compared it to the Statue of Liberty, another Franco-American collaboration which he helped engineer. Here's a surprising fact. The Eiffel Tower was never meant to be permanent. It was built with a 20-year lease on the land, and by 1909, Paris officials considered tearing it down. So what saved it? Science. Eiffel allowed scientists to use the tower for experiments in meteorology, radio transmission, and even gravity. When the French military realized its value as a radio antenna, the tower found its second purpose and earned its right to stay. During World War I, the Eiffel Tower became an unexpected war hero. In 1914, it intercepted a key German radio message, helping the French army win the First Battle of the Marne. This critical moment changed the tide of the war, all thanks to a radio antenna perched 1,000 feet above the City of Light. Talk about a landmark with secrets. From Woody Allen's Midnight in Paris to countless Instagram proposals, the Eiffel Tower is more than architecture. It's emotion. But why does it symbolize romance? Part of it is its location, set against the poetic Seine River surrounded by Parisian charm. But more deeply, it represents the triumph of beauty over skepticism. What was once ridiculed now inspires millions. Every year, over 7 million visitors flock to it, including more than 2 million Americans. Whether they climb its 1,665 steps or take the glass elevators, the experience feels almost spiritual. The Eiffel Tower is not just in Paris. It's been replicated around the world. In Las Vegas, a half-scale replica draws tourists on the Strip. In Paris, Texas, a 65-foot version sports a red cowboy hat. Even Disney World has its own miniature version. And every evening in Paris, the tower sparkles for 5 minutes every hour, thanks to 20,000 flashing lights. This daily light show, started in 2000, now stands as one of the most photographed spectacles on the planet. Here's a secret most tourists miss. Gustave Eiffel built a private apartment at the top of the tower, not for parties or rest, but for hosting scientists and guests like Thomas Edison, who once visited. Today, the apartment still exists, preserved with Eiffel's original furniture. It's a hidden gem within an already iconic structure. The Eiffel Tower isn't just a structure, it's a story. It's the tale of how vision can outlast criticism, of how function and beauty can coexist, of how something designed for temporary display can become eternal. From its military uses to its starring roles in films and postcards, the Eiffel Tower continues to remind us Sometimes the boldest ideas are the ones that stand the test of time. Over a century later, the Iron Lady still stands, tall, elegant, and unshaken. Not just in Paris, but in the hearts of millions around the world.